Last spring, we spent more than a month exploring Albania. We shared our impression about a couple of its beautiful locations in other videos, and in this one, we will show you a few more of Albanian treasures, which we discovered as we traveled through this country from north to the south, and a little bit more. Ksamil Islands. It's a group of islands very close to Greece. In many guidebooks, you will read that this place is compared to Maldives. Some even say it's the best beach destination in Europe and call it tropical paradise. These islands are uninhabited, and you can get to them only by boat. We are happy to take you on a drone tour around this fantastic place to enjoy its crystal beauty from the bird's eye view perspective. Region. It is the meeting point between the Adriatic and the Ionian Seas. One of the largest beaches in this region is called Livadi Beach. Livadi Beach is very popular because of its long sandy coastline, which during summertime is occupied with lots of tourists due to dry and hot summers in this area. In March, the weather here is much milder, and there are almost no people around you, so you can pretend that you're on a date with the seacoast, and it's all just for you. If you drive towards Greece, you just have to make a stop at Viroi Lake. We spent a few days here enjoying blooming spring so early, probably for the first time in our lives. Just looking at the lake's water gives you almost unreal feeling, yet it is absolutely real. "18 meters in depth, with underwater springs and caves covered with mysterious legends, this lake is so inviting to explore it deeper. And if you are a curious scuba diver, you have all the options to dive in. There is a diving center right at the lake. But don't get upset if you're not diving. The water here is so clear that you can see a lot of underwater environment just from the surface. As a child, I would probably imagine that there is a magical world with its own fantastic creatures submerged below the water surface of this lake. If you are into history and architecture, drive or walk just a few kilometers away from Viroi Lake and you will find a place for yourself. Jeracaster city. Its cozy narrow streets with limestone houses, its legendary artisan bazaar, which is more than 5 centuries old, and one of the biggest fortresses in Balkans, are creating a very special atmosphere here, truly giving you a back-in-time feeling. No wonder the old town of Jeracaster is one of UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. When you look at Jeracaster from this aerial perspective, with its castle made of rocks from the surrounding mountains, you probably can understand why it is also called a stone city. In just about 35 kilometers from Jeracaster and Lake Viroy, there is one more Albanian treasure. Hidden among a variety of wild plants, it's the famous Albanian blue eye. All this vegetation here is so fresh and lush because of the mountain spring that flows into the Bistrica River. There are 18 springs throughout the territory. A fresh water source from Mount Jere brings water into the blue eye and creates a natural ice-cold pool here, more than 50 meters in depth. We were just charmed watching the crystal blue turquoise bubbles sparkling at the top, anticipating the refreshing feeling from stepping into these waters. And one more time, a quick glance at one of our favorites, Vanarioka Canyon. We have a separate video on this magnificent place, but we couldn't resist from adding a bit of it here too. The canyon's limestone walls are rising up to 30 meters in height. This is one of those places where you feel how actually small you are in this world and how lucky you are that there is so much to explore out there. If you need more information on the places we mentioned, or if you need details about campings or wild locations, please feel free to contact us. We are happy to share our experience, and we would love to hear back from you if you get to explore this part of Balkans yourself and find your own Albanian treasures.